Hey guys, today I'm super excited to talk to you about Hulu's new streaming film, Rosaline. Now this is the Romeo and Juliet story, but there's a unique twist on it. This is told from the point of view of Romeo's ex, Rosaline, and I'm excited to dive into my spoiler-free review. But before we do, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more videos like this one. Okay, so let me tell you that I went into this movie with low expectations, and I really shouldn't have, but just like, to be fair, I did. I went in thinking like, oh, okay. I had talked to a couple people who had seen it. They didn't love it, and I just went into it not knowing what to expect, I guess. But I was very pleasantly surprised. It exceeded all of my expectations. This isn't to say that it's a perfect movie, because Rosaline is definitely not a perfect movie, but there is so much to love about it. It's hilarious. It's so much funnier than I was expecting it to be. I mean, there are so many laugh out loud moments, and stay during the credits because there's a mid-credit scene that is probably one of my favorite scenes of the entire film. But it's funny. There's so many characters that are just funny. Like, that's the best way to describe it. I really thought this was going to be more of a dramatic movie, but it's definitely a comedy. It's like a rom-com. It's an adorable rom-com, and it's such a cute film, and I had so much fun with it. The acting is amazing. Rosaline is fantastic, okay? She has snark, she has sass, and she is completely unafraid to be blunt and tell it exactly like it is, and we get that throughout the entire movie. It really totally works for her character. And like I said, this is that story that we all know, the classic story of Romeo and Juliet. So you're going to go into it going, oh, I know this is going to end and I know what's going to happen. Just try to go in not like that, because that's what I did. Or go in like that and you'll be pleasantly surprised and really thoroughly enjoy it. I just loved this take on the story. Everyone is so good and plays their roles perfectly. The costuming is phenomenal. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I was like, I want all these dresses. Like, why can't I live in that time period? I mean, I wouldn't have loved to live in that time period as a woman, like, let's be honest, but things aren't that much better now anyway, let's be honest. But the costuming, the dresses are so pretty, but the like costuming for the guys too was really great as well. It's a really fun story. That's all I can say is it's fun. It's not perfect. Some things are cheesy. Some of the jokes don't hit. A lot of them do. There's some messiness in the script, but I mean, listen, it's a fun take on Romeo and Juliet, completely unique, something that you just wouldn't be expecting, and you've got to appreciate that, and it's funny. Like I said, stay for that mid-credit scene. I promise you, it is well worth it. Everyone is so good. Plus, it stars the girl who was Dora, right? Isabella Merced. Anyway, she's Juliet. And listen, if you guys saw my review for the live-action Dora, you know that I loved it. So she's phenomenal. Everyone's phenomenal. Just everyone is so good and does what they can with this movie. And it's just funny. Again, it's not perfect, but it's funny. I give Rosaline a 3 out of 5. Check it out on Hulu. I promise you, it's not like you have to go pay for it in the theater. Watch it at home. It's fun. Kids will enjoy it as well. Like younger, I'd say it's mostly like tweens and teens it's good for. Things can get a little much for a younger audience, or they might even just kind of be bored because they don't really get it. But for those who know the story of Romeo and Juliet, this is a really fun take on it that I highly recommend. If by the time you got to this review, you guys have already seen Rosaline on Hulu, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You can check me out over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm MamasGeeky over there. You can also check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.